Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Right, this is CY. Today I'm going to do something slightly different. Right, my channel used to be doing all the semi-automatic espresso machine, but today I would like to introduce a fully automatic machine that has quite a lot of features built in. Right, it's basically a bean to cup espresso machine. It can make espresso, right, as you can see from the menu. You can make latte, you can dispense hot water, you can make americano, you can make cappuccino, right, and the special thing is that you can also froth milk, and you can make do a lot of micro adjustment. For example, you can adjust the amount of coffee beans you're going to use. You can also switch to coffee ground, and it's quite a capable machine, right? And again, this machine is actually made in China, right? It is very similar to the fully automatic machines from Philips, DeLonghi, Seiko. Is that? I'm not too sure whether I pronounced that correctly. And Jura, right? So this is a very capable machine from China, right? As you can see on the menu, you can see all the touchscreen LCD, right? And it will come pre-littered with LED light. So to start the machine is very simple, right? So let me show you how to start. Now the machine has been started up, right? So one touch, you can actually off the machine. And when you off the machine, of course, you'll do the automatic rinsing, right? I think this is pretty standard for all the super automatic machines. Especially from DeLonghi, because I have a super automatic DeLonghi machine at home, right, which is actually called the Magnifica S. Alright, so now it will automatically rinse when the cycle is completed. So now let's just start the machine. Right, so this machine actually comes with a dual boiler, and I think the machine now is doing the warming up. Right, okay, now it is asking us to fill water, so let's get some water and fill it up. Alright, so let me show you where the water tank is. Right, if you look at the side, right, okay, let me remove the cups. Okay, there's actually a 2-cup warmers at the top, and the cup warmer is pretty hot, so it can effectively heat up cups without any issue. So you just have to open this side panel, right, and you can just get ready a bottle of water, right, pull out your water tank slightly, right, and you can just fill up the water inside there. Right, and when you push in, make sure you push in all the way. And inside the water tank compartment, there's actually this button here. Right, this is actually a turn down for you to adjust the type of milk foam that you want. You can make it very foamy, or you can actually reduce the foam. Right, so this is there's an adjustment down here for you to control the type of milk foam that you want. Right. Okay, so it is actually a plastic body. Right, currently we have 2 colors available. Right, this is the black color model. Right, we actually have the white color model as well. So if your tank is not placed properly, right, you can see that it will prompt you to push the tank inside. Right, and once you have pushed in all the way, and the machine will be ready for you to use. Right, so let me show you the top. right? So you can see this is where you load the coffee beans, right? You can lift it up, right? You can see there's a rubber seal around it, so we'll try, the hopper will actually try to keep the bean as fresh as possible, because there's actually this seal, right? And you can actually adjust the grind size using the dial here, right? Of course, this is a super automatic machine. You don't expect the to have too many grind adjustment setting, right? So basically, we'll just adjust to the final setting, right? And you can close, right? And beside that, there's actually a catch here which you can remove it, right? This is where you can do the pre-ground coffee, or if you have grinder at home, you can actually grind your own coffee and place under here, right? It can take up to 12 grams. Right, so just close back, so you can see the lid actually seal off the compartment pretty well, so to keep it airtight as long as possible, right? I'm sure this is not 100% airtight, but it will keep the bean fresh as long as you can, right? And as you can see, right, the cup just now was a bit wet, and you can see that it's actually heating up. It actually started forming the mist inside there, so it is actually keeping it warm now. And if you touch the plate here, right, it's actually pretty hot, right? Yep, it's pretty hot. So this will be an effective cup warmer, right? Alright, so let's look at how the operation is. Pretty much everything is one touch. Okay, let me remove this. Right, so let's say you want to make a cup of espresso, right? So you can just lower your cup, right? This is actually adjustable, right? You can actually push it down to lower the dispenser, right? And the dispenser has an LCD screen there as well. Of course, this is not touch screen, but this entire panel is actually touch screen, right? So now let's say I want to make a cup of espresso, right? You can just press once, right? It's pretty sensitive, right? And if you want double shot, you just tap again. It will grind 2 times for you. Right, preferably when at the initial stage whereby the machine will dispense slightly a small amount of water, right? You may want to get your cup ready so that the water will dispense into the drip tray right before the espresso start to come out. You can just press in you can just push in your cup. So now you can see the grinding is actually doing it a second time because I actually pressed the double shot there. Alright, let's check out the quality of the espresso shot. Right, it's actually not too bad. Right, you can see a crema there. Right, of course you can't expect this to be the same as the semi-automatic espresso machine, but this is a lot better than other super automatic machines around in the market. Right, so if you look at the espresso quality, it is actually pretty good considered, right? So this is an espresso, right? So the question is, can we actually make latte art using the milk frothing system, right? So let me try to see whether we can do that, right? And this machine doesn't come with something like a milk frother, right? It is not unlike the Philips, which come with a steam wand, right? This one doesn't come with it, right? Instead, it has actually something like a tube whereby you can actually place your milk, right? Let me show you how to do this. Right, so basically you get a jug, you can place it at the side, right? You can pour the milk inside. Pretty much most of the super automatic machine that comes with a milk system, right? This is done in a very similar way. Right, so you can actually drop this part inside the milk, and now I can actually start to steam the milk so that I can actually pull the latte art. Right, so now I will remove this and put on top. Right, so now I'll get my pitcher ready. Right, remember initially there will be some water being pushed out because of the condensation form. So initially I'll move my pitcher aside, place another cup just below, and I'll just hit the milk button. And the moment I press, you can see that it is trying to heat up the milk here. Right, the moment I hear the hissing sound, I will remove this cup and try to catch as much as the condensed water as possible. Then I'll push my pitcher back in. Right, so now the machine is trying to prepare the milk ready for latte art. So let's see whether we can do that. Okay, so let's stop. Okay, first let's check out the consistency of the milk form. Right, this is the kind of consistency. Right, of course this can be adjusted. Right, so let's try to see whether we can pull a latte art using a fully automatic machine. Right, so let's give it a try. Okay, it's not a perfect latte art, but this is definitely very capable. So you can see that the milk form is very consistent. Right, it can actually be matched up to the quality of the manual steam one from the espresso machine. Right, so it is a very capable machine that's able to produce very quality shots. Right, and the price is also very competitive. Right, I think the super automatic machine that comes with features like that will easily cost you almost maybe $1,000, right? And this machine is only at maybe 60% of the price of the current machine, but the features is fully packed, right? So maybe I'll show you another drink, right? So now let's try to make a cup of americano, right? So the americano is a drink whereby they will pull the espresso shot first, followed by topping up with hot water, right? So you can actually adjust the amount of liquid that you want to add into your americano. So basically it's very simple. You just have to go to menu, right? Go on to setting, right? You can actually see that all the drink here can be customized, right? So you can see you can adjust the amount of liquid, you can adjust the temperature, you can adjust the amount of coffee beans you're going to use, and you have actually 4 different drinks here you can make: the americano, the espresso, the cappuccino, and the latte. Right, so we will go forward and make a cup of americano. Right, my cup is maybe about 60 to I think it's about 150 ml, so it should be enough to contain the americano, right? So maybe let's increase it slightly. Let's go up to 70 ml, right? Okay, so everything is very simple. You just have to press americano. Also, I have to return to the main menu first, right? So it will automatically save the settings for you. Just press americano. Right, so first stage is dispense the coffee. Right, then you switch to water. right? So that will give you about 70 ml of liquid. Right, so let's take a close look at the americano. Right, looks like a very delicious cup. Right, so this is really for people that are really busy, right, and don't really have maybe in the morning you don't really have time, you know, to make yourself a cup of coffee in the manual way. So with a touch of button, right, you can actually choose so many different kind of coffee drinks here, right? You can even dispense hot water. You can also use it to froth the milk and heat up the milk as you wish, right? So this is a very easy to use super automatic machine, which is super capable. And right now we are actually the sole distributor for this super automatic machine in Singapore, right? So if you are interested, you can visit our company website at www.speedy3dcreations.com, or you can also visit our carousel, right, which is actually under the carousel shop name of cafemetala.sg, right? So you can of course find us on Lazada as well, right? Our Lazada shop is also Speedy 3D Creations, right? So thank you for joining me today, right? A very capable machines, right? The model is called the RM-A10, right? So this is actually the model that we are introducing to the Singapore market, right? And at the moment we are giving $50 off for the first 5 sets that's going to sell in Singapore, right? So hope you like the video, and this is CY, right? Sorry, this sounds like a promotion to my product, but I just want to share this very capable super automatic coffee machines for lazy people like me, right? When in the morning I have no time to make myself a cup of coffee, with a touch of button, right, you can actually make a very decent coffee for you in the morning, right? And it also have the auto off function. You can set the machine to auto off maybe in 30 minutes, 1 hour, right? I think it can set as long as up to maybe 12 hours, right? And everything can be done with the control of the menu here, right? So this is CY once again. Thank you for joining me, right? If you are first time joining my channel, my channel is all about having fun making coffee, right? With this machine, you will make my coffee making, you know, you will shorten the waiting time and the preparation time, because maybe I'm in a rush in the morning and I have no time to make myself a coffee, the coffee in the traditional way. So this is definitely a very capable one. Or it can also be used in the office, whereby because in the office there may not be any trained barista which can actually pull a very good shot from a semi-automatic machine. So this will be a very good coffee machine to be used in the office setting as well, right? So it is a very capable home use or office use super automatic machines, right? So once again, thank you for joining me, right? If you like my video, please do consider subscribe, and please like my videos, right? If you find my video not as pleasing, right, I think as what some of my friends, the fellow YouTubers says, try not to unlike our video, right? I know our content may not be up to your expectation, but we are trying our best, right? So thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe, like our videos, and share if you want to, right? And do remember to ring the bell, right, if you want to stay updated on all our future release of videos, right? So thank you again, and have a great night, and see you very soon.